Cosa de Barrio. Estreno 27 de junio, 8 p.m., 7 Centro por Telemundo.
Nosotros, los amantes del entretenimiento, queremos que todos los cuartos sean cuartos de tele. Porque esos son los mejores cuartos. Porque tienen tele. Y cuando no estamos en esos cuartos, no importa. Tenemos nuestros shows aquí solos.
DirecTV Now. Una gran oferta de streaming por $10 al mes. Es entretenimiento a tu manera.
Ahora puedes tenerlo todo. Y tu familia también. Mitsubishi Outlander 2017. Una de las más seguras y la única en su categoría con tercera fila de asientos estándar. Obtén $3,000 de reembolso o 0% de APR por 72 meses.
Esta venta de Super Sábado en Macy's con regalos perfectos para papá. Ahora un 7% extra con tu tarjeta Macy's o base de ahorros. Trajes, camisas de vestir y corbatas a 40-60%. Y camisetas color y diseñador ahora a $29.99. Mañana en Macy's.
No tenías que hacer todo eso. Mucho tampoco.
Florence, lo que tu hogar merece.
Domino's presenta ofertas para llevar con trampa. ¿Alguna vez sentiste que ir a comprar una pizza es más difícil de lo que debería?
Si nos das el especial de lunes, por favor. La oferta acabó hace 2 minutos.
Y encontrar una oferta para llevar sin restricciones parece imposible, ¿verdad?
¿2 minutos?
Imagínate. Con la oferta Weekend Carry Out, lleva pizzas grandes con 3 ingredientes por solo $7.99 cada una. Todo el día, cualquier día, sin trampas, sin letra chiquita y solo en Domino's.
¿Tiene usted mal crédito? Nosotros podemos ayudar en Hudson Hyundai en Jersey City. No importa su historia de crédito, puede haber un carro nuevo en su futuro en Hudson Hyundai. Clientes con niveles altos pueden manejar a casa un Hyundai nuevo, como un 2017 Santa Fe por solo $68 down. Eso es correcto, $68 down para cualquier nuevo 2017 Santa Fe. Este es el verdadero negocio. Venga a Hudson Hyundai, llame 1-888-453-0152 para una preaprobación ahora mismo.
No deje que la vida pase de largo.
Aprende a manejar en Ferrari Driving School.
Desde 1968.
Somos la escuela más grande de Nueva York. Fácil, rápido y a los precios más bajos.
Licencia para motocicletas, autos, montacargas, remolcadores, camiones y autobuses.
Clases teóricas y prácticas en español. Tenemos planes de pago y el rendimiento gratis sí califica.
Gratis preparación del permiso.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Some serious pride on the line in this contest as these two divisional rivals take the field together for the first time this season. Almost a playoff atmosphere surrounding the game between these two bitter opponents. It's the Browns going up against the Ravens. With that, let's get you out to Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 9 matchup.
Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens.
Enter your password. You have 2 new voice messages.
They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
And a long way to go for the offense here on 2nd down. Rivers to throw this time. And his throw here's incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target. And that takes us from second to third down. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets a tone for the offense.
Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. From the gun, Rivers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. They've got his man complete. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations, so he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
2nd down following the run. Again, it's Lewis. And a short gain down to about the 33. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. To throw is Rivers. Complete. He finds Brate. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going underneath for Lewis. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Dumps it off to Lewis. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
They run. This is Lewis. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Keith Marshall, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Cleveland first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
12 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Browns a first down.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Here we go. Over. Let's go now. Patriot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And there it was right in front of us. Today's NFL, these guys nowadays, they don't just eat up space. They try and get upfield and make plays in the backfield.
Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And able to find John Brown. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Goff. On the screen, Bernard. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. And here are the Raven defensive starters.
Cameron Jordan is now one of those versatile defensive linemen that you can play all up and down the front. Whether he's playing tackle or end, he knows how to make plays.
Ball spotted at the 4. It's 2nd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not getting too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on second down. They go play action. Rivers. Got an open man. It's a new one. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they've got it here with a first down. A first down throw here for Rivers. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
And a lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. They'll come out in the pistol. A second down throw for Rivers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
On third down, Rivers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Browns getting set to go. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out? Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now a carry for Bernard. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They come out here in the eye. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They keep it with Henry on first down. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Still going. That one goes for 36 yards.
This is going to sound crazy, but that type of a carry, big-time run, actually brings a high and a low to it. The high, of course, is the run. But the low, he didn't quite get to the end zone, just short of the pylon. What do you think he's doing in the huddle right now? Guaranteed he's lobbying for the football.
Shift together here from the D-line. They'll run here with Bernard. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Did your high school have that same push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed her back at the last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. On second down. Here's Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Derrick Henry, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now the try here for the point after. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And here's Marshall. A little 360. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Here we go now.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He hits Greg, complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Let's see if the defense tries any pressure here on 3rd and 8. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now Rivers. He finds Coates, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Rivers to throw it. Wide open receiver, complete. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Leopard!
To throw, Rivers. This will be caught just inside the 10. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Joey Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. We're back to Baltimore after this. Off the play fake here, Rivers. And that one goes is incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Quincy Enunwa, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 60 yards.
Not the tallest receiver on the field, but he just shouted to admit that the little guy can't go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass because sometimes they'll just out-scrap you for the football.
A first down carry for Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. They come out here in the eye. After the penalty, it's Henry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second down following the run. They come up in an offset eye. Here's Goff now on second down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Third and long. It's gone. This will be caught just inside the 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. And his kick is right there. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
And the Ravens taking the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. They come up in a two tight end look here. Now Marshall. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Seven yards remaining here on third down. Rivers to throw this time. He's got time in the pocket. And he's got a moonwalk. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Rivers on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
To throw on second. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
And the lead will grow by 1 more. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Browns offense trots back onto the field.
So Oklahoma City, you have some nice players with KD and
They come up in an offset eye. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense. But a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long that he's got to try and block and protect his quarterback and create space for his runner. In this case, he did a really nice job of communicating and executing.
Now it's gone. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. A little tough on the secondary there, in zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out to the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
Tackle made there by Mason Foster.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Derrick Henry. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Aaron Colvin there to make the tackle.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They come out here in the eye. Here's Bernard. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Caught left side to Crabtree.
Let's go, motherfucker.
Unable to move the chains
Give me the
on
fucking
4th
shit
down.
back.
And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And now here come the Ravens. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
3 yards left to grab here on 3rd down. Rivers. Complete. He finds Bray. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Every now and then, you have some volleyball training actually comes into play as a defender. When a ball's tipped in the air, nice play by the defense, got a hand on it, but when it's in the air, it's up for grabs. And too many times in this league, we've seen great plays happen for an offense as a result of a ball tipped in the air. So what you really want to do is be that guy who comes off the back line and spikes it, knocks it to the ground. Don't let him have that opportunity.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways. Right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Play fake, Rivers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 37. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he missed a field goal earlier, but he says not this time. And he's able to knock it through to give his guys 3.
And that's all you want as a kicker, a chance to redeem yourself. You got to have a short memory if you're going to survive at this level. And he's able to get back on track.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may gain more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And hauled in by Pitta. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry up. Off on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
But that's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket. But that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
Second down now after the incompletion.
Here we go now.
2nd and 10. Goff again. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
It's caught by Clive Walford. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Now Bernard. And some space here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And they're going to speed things up here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. From the red zone now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. To throw on second down is gone. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Third and long. It's gone. A right side catch by Crabtree. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here we go on 4th. Gone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Michael Crabtree, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. Now Dion Lewis to return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards.
Hey, Leopard, set,
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Play fake, Rivers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Come on, bro. That was in my fucking hand.
Contact. Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
This is taken at the 18. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They felt their game plan.
Yeah, is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. Can anyone get it?
What a move. Dion Lewis. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Dion Lewis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. They'll run for it with Dion Lewis. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Here we go now.
They go back to the air here after the INT. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. And quickly, they get to the line.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now Goff on first down. And Aiken with it over the middle. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball to the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
And his throw is incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, and it's third down.
All right, here we go.
Again, Goff. It finds Crabtree for the completion. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. On first down, it's Goff. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Let's go. No. What's in there, Barney?
To throw on second down is Goff. Deep drop. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had time to go through his checks. That's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. 3rd and long. It's gone. He drops it off for Bernard. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Now Goff. Forced out to his left. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Second down, sack by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see. Back near his goal line, Rivers. He's got time. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A very solid gain of 27. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They'll run with Marshall. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And they get 28 yards on that one. And that'll be good for Baltimore 1st. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. First down, Rivers. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Sammy Coates, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And here are the Browns now as the offense comes back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Offense still needing 10 yards, second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Goff. Man open left side is Brown. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there. Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Goff on the screen, Bernard. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Give them 35 yards there on the third down conversion.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
Here we go. Green, Detroit!
And the offense in a great spot. It's first and goal from the 3. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be third and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as he'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Henry. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Browns get a score closer. And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
Let's go!
Handoff, running left, Henry. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 58 yards. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
¿Cómo sabías que iba a venir? ¿Cómo sabías?
No hay nada que usted haga que ellos no sepan. Cada paso que dé, a donde quiera que se dirija, ellos lo saben. Así que es mejor que no haga una tontería.
quise matar porque él me quería matar a mí. Todos por paz. Está vivo. Sentado está vivo.
Sí, yo sé.
Vámonos. Viene conmigo.
Ustedes dos se van a quedar aquí, y no se me van a mover. Si viene la policía, les ofrecen paro a tu hermano, a tu mamá, pero aquí se quedan, cabrón. ¿Entendieron? Del otro lado tengo otros güeyes que van a estar cuidando aquella salida. Si Yolanda sale, te van a esperar.
Yeah, hold on, give me a second. Give me a second, give me a second.
Ustedes dos, válense.
Mi hijo ya nunca sabe dónde estoy todo el tiempo. Ven, sentados. Todo va a venir por nosotros.
El patrón nos lo debemos a llevar, sea como sea, ¿entendieron? Ojalá te las escaleras, ¿no? Cualquier cosa me avisas. Ya lo hicimos una vez. Se puede. Con calma, ¿ok? Vení.
Trying to post a link right now. Hold on.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. With a spot in the Super Bowl on the line, everything is on the line in today's conference championship matchup. It's the Dolphins going up against the Bengals. So let's send you up now to the Queen City of Cincinnati. Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are in the place the folks here call the Jungle, and that's Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati.
Good luck, bro.
It's a clash
Let's get
to
this game
decide
going.
the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Like the Miami.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard. And that formation won't yield much here as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And in the backfield out of the starting group, you have to look out for Giovanni Bernard.
And you have to make sure you're ready to hit the spin button with this guy. Awfully exciting in the open field.
I'm ready now for 2nd and 9.
Zebra, 8.
So a designed run last play. Now Dalton to pass. To the left side here for Eifert. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Okay, time now to meet the starters defensively for the Miami Dolphins.
And let's start with Xavier Howard, a cornerback out of Baylor. He's one of the top 50 players on my board coming out of the draft in 2016.
No way. Yo, why are you giving me another play that I don't hit, bro?
Excellent ball skills.
Throwing, Dalton. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Fuck them, bro. Shitting ass fucking game, man. They call holding on that.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Oh, shit.
He's going to field this at the 4.
Ah, you serious?
Might have been one man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Shift together here from the D-line. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Time to feature the offensive starters, and our first chance to get a look at Parker.
Devontae Parker came out of Louisville with a guy who was known as a mature receiver. Runs routes really well, but the best part of his game, he'll jump over you at the end of a route and go get the football.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. And while we have a moment, let's meet the starters defensively for the Cincinnati Bengals.
And they wanted to update and beef up their secondary, and they did that with their first-round selection. William Jackson III out of Houston has speed, good eyes in the secondary, and is aggressive on the corner.
Halfback sent in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And it's caught by Parker. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play. Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Throwing again is Tannehill. That is caught at the 7. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 30 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. Billy Cundiff now to kick the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Detroit! Detroit! Let's go! 3-19!
They'll begin here with Bernard. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. Here's Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. A call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
To throw here, Dalton. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Here's Steve Weatherford now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation. I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
5-20.
Tannehill now, they give to Ajayi. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 12. And that's good for a Miami first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
They run again with Ajayi. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Play fake to Ajayi. It's Tannehill. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen, but everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another...
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Jay Ajayi, a 5-yard touchdown run, and the Dolphins add on to their lead. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
Tannehill looking to throw, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got it at the 15. A big play there for Cincinnati. 47 yards. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Dalton gives to Bernard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Wow.
In the air and intercept.
Yo, I didn't do anything. You could check the stream, bro. What the fuck?
A ver, ayúdame a entender. Si no te enterré, ¿a quién enterramos?
A otra mujer. Una pobre mujer que mataron. Sentaron y yo que le dieran la olla a mis cosas.
Quítale las baratijas, todas las que traiga. Se las regalas a la flaquita.
¿Serio? Gracias, patrón.
Ya sabes.
La sudadera está bien bonita.
Te la va a regalar. Ay, yo la vi.
Se las pusieron a ella, la metieron en el coche de la y la aventaron por un barranco.
¡Cuidado, flaquita!
Los recuerdos, Yolanda, ¿qué le pasó con los recuerdos?
Me los borraron. No me acordaba de ti, ni de mi hija, ni del gato, ni de nada.
Es que no puede ser que alguien le borre la... O sea, no existe un proceso donde alguien le borre la cabeza por completo, ¿no?
Sí, yo sé. Ya sé que suena absurdo. Y que suena ilógico. Eso suena... a que estoy loca, pero así fue. No me acordaba de nada, no me acordaba de dónde estaba, ni qué hacía ahí, ni quién era, ni nada. La noche me quitaba algo y después empecé a pensar que eso era, por eso fui a buscarlo a su consultorio para que me dijera que me había inyectado, para que me ayudara, para que me curara. Y lo maté. Lo maté a él como maté a muchos. Sin saber lo que hacía, lo maté. Pero si lo mataron ustedes. Aquí en Cristina y el gato. Sí, esa era su venganza. Y lo peor es que yo los iba a matar. Yo estaba dispuesta. Iba a matar a mi familia. Y después empecé a tener unos sueños muy reales donde aparecías tú. Soñé que nos casábamos tú y yo. Pensé que eran sueños, pero eran recuerdos muy borrosos, sueños muy reales. Así fue como me di cuenta que era real. Porque era real, ¿verdad? Dime que todo fue real.
Sí. Sí fue real.
En Burger King ahorras a toda hora con el King Savings Menu. Llévate 2 crust sandwich por $4, 2 combos de hamburguesas con queso a la parrilla por $3.29 o 10 nuggets por $1.49. El King Savings Menu, cada día durante todo el día, solo en Burger King.
Toma tiempo elaborar una cerveza que es así de fácil de tomar. Los maestros cerveceros de Bud Light la prueban en cada etapa del proceso. No es un trabajo fácil, pero por ti y tus amigos siempre vale la pena. No solo hacemos cerveza para amigos.
Cada hora es una oportunidad para acercarnos a nuestros seres queridos. Experimenta con el nuevo Dial Coconut Milk. Está formulado para brindarte humectación hasta por 12 horas, dándole a tu piel esa suavidad que te encanta. Dial, bienestar para tu piel, bienestar para ti.
¡Niños!
Haz de cada momento un momento que se quede contigo.
Crest presenta.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
Empieza el día con Crest y prepárate para enfrentar todo con una sonrisa.
I got this.
Pruébalo, porque Crest funciona.
Ahora puedes tenerlo todo. Y tu familia también. Mitsubishi Outlander 2017, una de las más seguras y la única en su categoría con tercera fila de asientos estándar. Obtén $3,000 de reembolso o 0% de APR por 72 meses.
Hola amigos, yo soy Manuel Medrano y estás viendo Telemundo 47.
Obtenga cobertura NYC. Puede obtener un seguro médico de bajo costo o gratis. A una persona soltera que gana $23,760 o menos al año, su seguro médico podría costarle $20 al mes o menos. Reciba asistencia gratis y en persona para inscribirse. Para una lista de ubicaciones, llame al 311 o envíe mensaje de texto seguro NYC al 877-877. Llame hoy y obtenga cobertura NYC.
A ver, te calles a continuación.
A ver, ¿cuánto tiempo nos lleva marcando la camioneta que está ahí? ¿Como unos 5 o 6 minutos?
Sí, pero ¿qué pasó?
Pues no sé, porque se está desplazando de un lugar a otro sin avisar y de repente se detiene.
La cosa es que no sabemos si es Gerardo el que está ahí adentro.
No, eso estaría peor. O sea, si no es Gerardo, entonces ¿quién sería? ¿La jefa?
No. No puede ser.
¿Sabes qué? Le voy a marcar. Si no me contesta, yo me voy a lanzar para allá, porque no puedo estar pensando aquí que algo le pasó. Contesta. Bueno, por fin me contestas. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Te pasó algo? ¿Por qué no nos llaman? Nos tienes aquí a todos muy preocupados.
No puedo hablar en este momento.
¿Quieres que pase por ti? ¿Te pasó algo?
No hace falta, únicamente no puedo hablar en este momento nada más. Te llamo al rato, ¿vale?
Te digo, es que no puedo hablar ahora.
Pero entonces, ¿qué pasó? ¿Está bien?
Pues sí, que está bien.
Yolanda y Gerardo se dan a la fuga.
¡No se te da tiempo de liberar la bola!
por Telemundo.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With a spot in the Super Bowl on the line, everything is on the line in today's conference championship matchup. It's the Dolphins going up against the Bengals. Now let's get you up to Paul Brown Stadium. Here's Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On first down, it's Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Devontae Parker. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 83 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, that's...